Hello, Facebook friends. So I am now in Ottawa, Canada. I'm in self-isolation. Interesting what has happened to the world. It's not so bad. Look, I get like an artist studio. I'm in an artist studio for the next 2 weeks. It's my mom's. I made the decision to actually come to Canada as opposed to stay in the States. So yes, I chose the still snowy streets of Ottawa over the sunny, flowered beauty of LA. I thought it was a smarter choice actually, based on healthcare and all that. So yeah, I think all of us freelancers and musicians are in quite a bit of a pickle right now. Trying to stay positive about it. And I think the best thing we can all do is actually just stay positive and optimistic, because I think probably besides the possibility of getting the virus, the other danger is mental health issues. Really, people can really go crazy. I mean, one of the biggest forms of torture and kind of putting people into place in prisons is self-isolation, right? So I think we all have to kind of stay together, and that's why I'm choosing to also post some of these live videos while I do this, because at least we have technology, we have the internet. As long as that stays active through all of this, which I'm sure it will, I think it's important to stay together and maybe share our stories. Yeah, so a couple announcements for me is, of course, as you might imagine, a lot of upcoming performances are postponed, possibly canceled. I know I'm not alone. All musicians and freelancers are in that same boat, and it really sucks. So let's all be positive again, because we can sit here and cry about it, but that will just put us into depression, and that can be dangerous. So stay positive, everyone. I think that especially those of us in developed countries, we're in a much better position. And imagine some of those third world countries, what could happen there, right? So it's all going to be good. So yeah, Carmen is also postponed. I was waiting to do that. I learned castanets, these beautiful little guys from Spain. I learned them. You know, the way I can look at it is it will just be better when the show goes on, right? I have to get my rolls better anyway. That is actually quite hard to do. Be surprised. I thought, like with my piano training, that, oh, that's going to be so easy. No, it's not. You have to hit each of those castanets really hard with each finger. It's actually quite hard to do. So next 2 weeks, I'm going to be working on my castanet rolls. I'm going to also be doing some artwork, I think, go into my visual art phase, because why not, right? So this was a portrait of my mother that I did a couple weeks ago. It's pastel. I sprayed it nicely, so it's nicely protected. I think I will do one of my father. I think he was a little jealous that I did my mom, so I'll do one of my dad. And I'll also keep working on my little Carmen figurines, as I like to call them. These ones I worked on because brilliant man gave me the idea to possibly create some artwork of Carmen-inspired things, visualizations, and then have them ready for when I perform Carmen in Toronto. So I think I'll just make more of them. So the lighting's actually kind of bad in here. I should show it properly, because there's reflective paint with these. Yeah, the light's not going to really show it that well. But I did about 11 of these guys. Here's the one. So these are, of course, semi-realistic. These are from my head. I'm not looking at anything. Like when I do a portrait, obviously I'm looking at a picture or at a person, trying to make it look a little more realistic. But these are from my head. So you either love it or you hate it. You know, this is just kind of my vision, and I decided to kind of do my own thing with that. So actually, there you go. There's a little bit of the reflectiveness. I should try to do another live where I show it a little better, because I do a lot of detailed work too, and you can't see that in the photographs. It's kind of annoying. But I actually grew up doing a lot of visual art, which is why I recently started showing more of it, because it was really also one of my passions. And it's also something I do like when I'm memorizing music, when I'm working on stuff, and I find it be kind of calming and fun to do as I memorize. So there's another one. Trying to show the reflection. It's not really working. All right. Maybe show one more. This one's a little more abstract, a little more reflection on her. So let's see. There you go. Yeah. So I think I'll keep working on these guys. If anyone wants a portrait, I have a lot of time on my hands. So just send me an email or a message privately. We can talk about that. Yeah. So anyway, you guys stay strong, stay mentally healthy, stay together if you can, and let's all be positive through this. Sending love, especially to all my musician friends that are in the same boat as me. Positivity, let's keep trying to create as much as we can. All right, so I'll keep updating. Why not? And take care, everyone. Stay healthy.